Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite story like that? Like Bigfoot or something that you're like, okay, this is interesting.
Well, thank you for asking. The person that I knew in my family was my grandfather on my mom's side. His name was Alfred, and he passed away in 2022. But he was one of those guys like Audio, who he was just such a good storyteller. And he would have dozens of stories where he would just diss somebody, and he would, sometimes you wouldn't even understand what the heck he said, but you would start laughing because of the way he told it. But there was this one story he told me I will never forget, and it's why I'm so interested in the unknown. He was a fisherman. And he would wake up at like before the sun rose to get to the beach, because this is in Maine, I don't know, like the 70s or something like that. And so he said he would park his car and then he would have to walk through the forest to get to the beach. So it's pitch black. And he said he's carrying all his things. He's looking at the ground and he's walking around. And he said the whole area around him got lit up. Like it was like baseball bleacher lights just poof, right all over him. And he's like, what the heck? And he said when he looked up, there was an object that just went shoop and just went right over the horizon, over the ocean, gone. And it was one of those things where I first heard it and I was like, I don't know if like because sometimes he would tell me things that weren't true. Mm-hmm. Like, and I wasn't sure. I was like, he knew I was interested in aliens and stuff like that. And I'm like, is he telling a tall tale just for me? But over the years, I would ask him about it over and over and over again. And he would tell it the same way. And the other thing too, I'm like, could that have been an asteroid or a comet or something? Because if you look up at the right time, an asteroid that flickers at the right moment. But he was a smart guy and he was pretty convinced that was something anomalous. So yeah, that's my story.
And what do you think it was?
Man, I don't know. I wasn't there. I tried to stay open-minded on both sides, because I know that there are people who, even if they tell some true stories, they'll tell some white lies as well. So I don't know, but I think there's enough people in this world who tell stories like that are credible, that are respectable, and have no reason to lie. Stories just like that. So I'm more inclined to think that it was something special. I wouldn't rule out a comet or an asteroid, but
yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah. Have you seen anything like that or any?
No, I wish.
Me too.
I need to visualize it so that it happens, because I would love to be in a situation where something like that happens to me, and then I'm like, trust me, man. Like, me. I wouldn't be telling BS. This is what happened. I don't know. I'd love for something like that to happen, or something supernatural. I haven't experienced it myself, but I would love it if something like that were to happen to me.